Sometimes when people do not talk, it is not because they are stupid, or it's not because they don't have anything to say, but because of their children. Can you imagine Yul Edochie, what he did after the death of his son that made, hey God, Queen May to ask for judiciary protection against violence after Yul Edochie's behavior? Tell me why Daniela is going to celebrate him and wish him a happy Father's Day. Tell me why Daniela want to have anything to do with him. So Yul Edochie did something very terrible, and May has been like keeping it to herself. Well, I'm happy that the lawyer has finally spoken up and have given, in fact, blown serious warning against Yul Edochie, telling him that if he ever grants any other interview and come and try to soil May's name, or him and Judy Austin are going about speaking bad about May, that he is going to come out even without the permission of his client to come and spill all the behavior Yul Edochie did. Yul Edochie, sorry, May saw shege in that thing called marriage. Chai, this is the horrible marriage that wants to take her life and that of her children, that you want her to go back to. You yourself go back to. Nobody should come and preach here that, oh, they should come back. They are not coming back together. We don't want them to come back together. Do you want May and her children to buy? Do you want May and her remaining children to buy? Abi, you don't even know that coming back together is tantamount to, her buying sudden death. We just see cardiac arrest because Yul Edochie with his, mental behavior. That man is sick. Now, May Edochie's social media lawyer, that is ZPA, has blown really hot on Yul Edochie that he did something terrible to May and her children that made May to rush to court and ask for judiciary protection against violence from Yul Edochie. That initially we already know that May was not, was very slow at, getting this divorce or maybe going to the court, because she felt that, oh, this is something that they can sort out amicably. Even if they don't stay together, they can actually co-parents. But she now realized that Yul Edochie is something else. After the death of his son, he started behaving in a way that is improper. Let me not just use words that YouTube is going to flag, but you already know what I'm talking about. Like a mad person, thereby jeopardizing the life of herself and that of her children. That was why she quickly ran to court and started the divorce quickly. She was really slow because she was still contemplating, going to court and the implication it will have now on being a divorced woman and the rest of them. So before me could actually go to court, just know that it was a life and death affair for her to decide that enough is enough. I have decided to go to court because of what happened to her, because of Yul Edochie's behavior after the death of her son. Now, Queen May's lawyer on social media have said that if Yul Edochie ever grants any interview, that he is going to come out and now spill everything. Tell us exactly what happened. Tell us what May has been keeping from us. No wonder May's friend has been strongly supporting her, because they know what this woman has passed through. It was only people who are very, very close to her knows that this man is a psych. He's a crazy man. He's mentally unstable. To be called a husband, to be called a father. So that is why they've been protecting me very strongly, because they saw firsthand what Yul Edochie was capable of doing. Well, let's see whether Yul Edochie is going to adhere to this, threat by the lawyer, because all they have been doing so far is to smear May's name, is to make May look like the bad person, is to make May look like the evil person, is to make May look like the wicked person. Now you go outside, now you cheat on her, and then you are still forcing polygamy on her. The only mistake that she did, or the only way that she must have erred in your face, is because she refused to accept polygamy, and that is on it, period. She's not going to accept, and there's nothing you can do about it. Because how can a man offend you and be playing the victim? You can imagine. I'm even suspecting that probably May's lawyer, who has even said that Yul Edochie was violence, physically violence, abusive towards May. It may be true. Yes, it may be true. Maybe that was why May had to, rush and do what? May had to rush and, get a restraining order from Yul Edochie with evidence, massive evidence. Proud polygamist in the mud. Yul Edochie is just a silly human being, a man that used his hand to just soil his once happy family, a man that used his hand to soil what God, the beautiful thing God has placed in his life, and said that no, the devil is better for me to mingle with the devil. I'm not here with the devil. Why are you still looking at me? Why do you want to still come back to me to come and complete what you started, to come and completely destroy her? She's not going to accept. Well, May has finally said the court emotion. She's in court, and forget that they are delaying, because that is how Nigerian legal system work. You don't expect to go to court and get your result immediately. It doesn't work that way. It takes years, because I think 1 year separation, because somebody was writing somewhere that the court actually leaves that gives this very long time, a little bit of a long time, because the court, or rather the judge, might want to assume that probably with the interference of both families that they might come back. But that is not the case here. The case here is not only about having a second wife. The case now is more like somebody's life at stake. She was there, her son died, she can't be there anymore and leave and allow her other remaining children to buy again. And secondly, Yul Edochie is no longer the Yul that she married. The man has been physical, and she doesn't want such a thing. That is why she had to hasten up and do the needful. I know when she started the court case, people were like, no, why would she do that? Yul Edochie has been there for her. She should have just waited. Waited for what? Waited for another child to die? Waited for Judy Austin to come and kill her remaining children? The best thing for May to do is to get a restraining order. That is why Yul Edochie does not know anything that is happening in the children's school anymore. When last did you see him post the daughter went for this thing, or maybe the son is graduating, or the son went for school play, or maybe probably one of these activities in school? When last did he post it? He can't post it because he doesn't even know anything that is happening. May make sure that the restraining order even got to the school, so that tomorrow now Yul Edochie will not go to the school now and now go and pick up the children without her knowledge. She does not want to hear any story, and I'm happy that Yul Edochie is adhering to everything that May have asked the court to do, because the court have looked at it and looked at May. She has all her evidences. As she dey talk, she dey bring up evidence of the physical abuse, evidence of the emotional abuse, evidence of the financial abuse, because he actually stole her money very, very well. In fact, lawyer say he no go talk. The only time that he will open his mouth and talk is when Yul Edochie and Judy Austin still continue to spread false lies against Queen May, still continue to make it look as if May is the problem in the family, still continue to make it look as if May is the evil person. That is when they will react. But as long as he doesn't grant any more interview, that he will not come out. But if he dares grant any interview and spills rubbish, spills all kind of unnecessary lies, that he was going to come out and tell us exactly that there are so many things that we do not know, that he's going to come out and tell us. Well, I can't wait for it to happen. Let's see whether Yul Edochie is going to adhere and not grant any more interview by talking rubbish. Let's see whether he will adhere. But if he doesn't adhere, just know that more juicy tales are going to come our way. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching, and do have a lovely day ahead. Bye bye.